All right, 7 months have passed since the start of the pandemic. Doesn't it feel like 7 years sometimes? Many of us are struggling. Some of us are struggling emotionally. Some of us are struggling to make ends meet. Now, interestingly enough, you may have seen this statistic. Among the hardest hit are college students, and an estimated 1 in 5 community college students are experiencing homelessness. Our Bob DeCastro is in Cerritos, at Cerritos College, rather, in Norwalk, where a food giveaway is underway. And I think it really sort of sobered you, too, to realize that of all that lineup of people, and there's a big lineup of folks needing assistance, there's a lot of college students in there that are essentially without a home.
So we've been covering these food distribution lines since the beginning of the pandemic, and this one was particularly eye-opening to me. First of all, as we said, people, when we got here at 5 a.m., were already waiting in line. And secondly, as I show you some of the lines here, a lot of these are college students, as you said, a staggering number. 1 in 5 college students experiencing some kind of homelessness. And, you know, there is a stigma to it, so it's really difficult to know which one of these people are the college students. But we did have one young woman to talk to us this morning. She said that she was experiencing homelessness. She got help from Cerritos College and got some housing. I asked her what it meant to her. Listen.
I was homeless before, so I stayed in cars, friends' house, so just couch surfing pretty much. That's where I will be. It's been a blessing, like, I can't deny that. They have given me a roof over my head, you know. It's just the grants, everything is beautiful.
And I have to tell you, Kayla was just so brave. She was so emotional. And she said she really wanted to talk to us because Cerritos College was such a huge help for her, providing her with housing here on campus. Cerritos College, by the way, it's the first college in the state to provide emergency housing for homeless. And they just did it this summer, opened up these new townhomes here. So Kayla, her story was that she was living with her grandmother. Her grandmother passed away, and now she was left homeless, and she had to figure out how she was going to get to school, how to get the financial assistance. So every student obviously has a different story, but if you think about it, there are students who are now at this hour living in their cars and trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Michaela.
Bob, that's the thing, right? We hit you with some of these statistics, these studies, this news, et cetera, the data. It is so important to put faces to these stories because these are kids that are supposed to be going to college so they can better their lives, right? Set them up for success, set them on the right path for life. But if you have this kind of deficit that you're working out of, you're living in the back of your car, you're having to write your papers in the back seat, this is putting kids at a real deficit.
So they've turned their gymnasium into a distance learning place where they can get Wi-Fi. They've given out laptops to some of these students. One of the shocking things to me, Michaela, is that these college campuses now, you think about this, college campuses are now becoming places where you have homeless kids, and now they have a homeless outreach. They now have caseworkers here at Cerritos College that specifically work to deal with these homeless students and make sure that they get the help that they need. But they're even opening up a food pantry, a permanent food pantry on this campus for students. So it's almost like the new normal. And I think after this pandemic, we're going to see all these universities now with homeless housing, homeless pantries, those sorts of things to help out the students that need it.
This is Cerritos College, but I imagine if we were to talk to other, community colleges around the area and even the universities, they would probably say they're experiencing the same thing. Bob, I cannot thank you enough for highlighting this. We had that UCLA report last week. We're dialing into it a little bit more.
Yeah, and I want to make sure falconcares.org, if you want to help Cerritos College specifically and their outreach and the homeless students here in the Norwalk area, you can help out.
I love that. I just wrote it down myself because I think all of us who are feeling that we're, have the blessings that we can share want to do what we can to help our kiddos out. Thanks, Bob. We appreciate you and your good heart and your good hard work.